Hi, I'm Mike McMullen, the owner of PC Angel Now. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate some techniques you can use to get around serious obstacles malware has created to keep you from cleaning your system. This guide is meant for novice to intermediate users with no knowledge of malware removal. For more detailed instructions, visit my blog post in the links below. I've made every attempt to keep the cleaning process as safe as possible for your system. However, if you're watching this video, you may have severe issues with your system that require aggressive tools to make it usable again. Please use this guide at your own risk. These are the steps I'll use to try and regain control of the system. The first step is to attempt a system restore. If you're unable to access the internet after checking proxy server settings, or programs won't run, or there are still too many pop-ups to use the system, then we need to restore Windows to a time before these problems occurred. By default, Windows creates system restore points at various times. You can access these restore points using the System Restore utility. Before you run System Restore, make certain to disable your antivirus software. In particular, AVG Free will cause System Restore to fail. Go to the System tray and right-click over the AVG icon and select Temporarily Disable AVG Protection. In the drop-down box, select Until Restart. Then click OK. Go to the Start menu and type System Restore in the search box. Then click on System Restore. Windows 8 and 10 users should type Create a Restore Point in the appropriate search box and then click on Create a Restore Point. When the window pops up, click System Restore in the upper right. Click Next. System Restore will show the most recent restore points available. Check Show More Restore Points to list earlier restore points. As you can see, I only have one restore point. When I first set the system up, I had about 8 restore points. When I infected it, at least one of the malware programs deleted my previous restore points to prevent me from restoring the system. Hopefully this hasn't happened to you. Select a restore point prior to when you started having problems and click Next. Click the Finish button. System Restore will shut your system down and begin the restore process. If you get a message saying System Restore failed, make certain that you disabled your antivirus and try again. Hopefully you'll see that System Restore completed successfully. Now see if you can access the internet or run programs. If you can and the pop-ups have stopped or not as many are appearing, then go back to the main video where you left off. If System Restore failed or you are still having problems using the system, then it's time to try using Safe Mode. Safe Mode is a diagnostics mode in Windows. Only the basic services are started, allowing you to track down and fix problems that may be occurring. To enable Safe Mode, go to the search box and type in msconfig. Then select msconfig. Click on the Boot tab and then check Safe Boot. Also check Network. We'll need the network to get the tools we'll need. Then click OK. And then restart. If you're unable to run msconfig, you can force your system to boot in safe mode by shutting it down, then turn it on and immediately start tapping the F8 key over and over and over again until you reach the Windows Advanced Boot Options screen. Use the arrow keys to move to the line that says Safe Mode with Networking. Then hit the Enter key. On some systems, you may go to another screen asking which operating system to boot. Select the one you want and hit Enter again. If you see messages about drivers being loaded, you're booting in the safe mode. This works for Windows 7, Vista, and XP. The process is a little more convoluted in Windows 8, 8.1, and Windows 10. I'll cover that process in a future video. If your System Restore failed before, try it now in safe mode. If it still fails, then we'll use other tools to get at the malware. Because your system is in such a bad state, we're going to use two tools I use later in the main video now. The first one is rkill. It terminates known malware processes that may be causing some of the problems you are experiencing. It also resets various associations malware corrupts on the system. Remember that it doesn't remove malware, it stops it if it is running, so you can use other tools to clean the system. Using the link below, I've gone to the rkill page on Bleeping Computer. If your system won't connect to the internet, you'll have to download rkill on another computer and use a flash drive to copy it here. Using Chrome, I've downloaded the file called iexplore.exe. Some software is smart enough to know that you're using rkill and will prevent it from running. iexplore.exe is rkill renamed. I want rkill to run with full administrative privileges, so I show it in the folder, right-click over it, and select Run as Administrator. It will take a few seconds to run. rkill displays a log of what it found and did. Now we are ready to use the next tool, Zoic. Zoic is a very aggressive tool. It will more than likely remove the major malware problems you have, but it may damage some of your legitimate software as well. To fix that, you may need to reinstall some of it. However, if you've reached this point in the video, your infections are so bad you may have no other choice. Use Zoic at your own risk. Using the link below, go to the Zoic page and download the exe file. Show in folder, and run as administrator. Zoic may take a minute or two to start. Be patient and wait for it to start. I'm going to paste a small script into Zoic telling it what additional things I want it to do. This script is in the notes below and available in my blog article. The script tells Zoic to create a restore point, do a cleaning, delete all temp files, and flush various network entries. Check to make certain Scan All Users is selected and click Run Script. As it runs, Zoic displays what it is doing. It will take a while to finish. Just let it do its work. When it's done, Zoic will ask to restart the system. After the restart, a log of what Zoic did is displayed. Now check and see if your malware problems still exist. If they are gone, you can boot the system normally by running msconfig, going to the Boot tab, and uncheck Safe Boot. Then click OK, and then restart. Now you can return to the main video and pick it up at the section where I scan with malware bytes. You don't need to run Zoic again. If you still have problems, here are some options. You can try running Combo Fix. It's a tool similar to Zoic. I've provided a link below if you want to try it. Run it as administrator like I did with Zoic. If that doesn't work, then search on the symptoms you are experiencing. If the malware is showing any type of a name, include that in your search. Detailed info like that can really help narrow the search and find a solution. You can also try posting your problem in the forums at Bleeping Computer. I can also help you with my immediate assistance remote support call. It's a very inexpensive way to get your system back running correctly. If I can't fix the problem, I'll refund your money. If all this fails, then a fresh install of Windows may be necessary. You will want to back up your personal data to a flash drive or external hard drive. Use Windows Easy Transfer to make one copy of your data, and then make another backup by manually copying your user profile from c:/users. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll visit my site and watch my other videos.